I have to manually walk out? The game just said I was tired. I have to manually leave the place? What the frick? What the hell's this? I have to use my goddamn legs to leave the place. Not cool, man. The others just got to vanish out of thin air, but I have to manually walk out the goddamn place. I think this is the quicker way. No, wait, it isn't. I just saw the freaking poison water. I was like, nope, this is not the quick way. Oh, so when they learned like the skill thing, they put words that mean war, truth, curse, makeup, and medical. Interesting. The enemy strikes first, of course they do. How dare you burn my goose? By the way, it's very refreshing to not have my flee attempts fail. Like, you have no idea how good it feels to actually be able to flee from enemies and the game not denying you fleeing for like 5 turns before you can actually run away. Because that was one thing that I didn't, well, one of the few things I didn't enjoy with Dragon Quest XI. The fact that running was almost impossible to do. No matter how much stronger you were than the freaking enemy, the game found a way to go, nah, you can't flee. And you had to actively spend like 3 or 4 turns just trying to flee from one fight. And if you wanted to flee from several, yeah, then you just have to. Oh. Yeah, I still appreciate it that the escape is guaranteed in the difficulty I'm playing. I still appreciate it nonetheless. And by the way, I may consider pushing the difficulty back up to normal once I feel like I'm out of the early game. Like once I start to feel that I have a solid footing in the game. Just so you guys know in chat and YouTube that I may have the easiest difficulty, but it's just to get out of early game hell. Since early game is always chaotic in like SMT and Persona games. Especially in SMT though. Persona is not that bad, but SMT, they can be really rough with the early games. Because of your limited resources and the fact that, you know, this one doesn't have it, but the fact that other SMT games have, your protagonist just happened to die, well, it's a game over.
Are you ready for bed?
So you can't flee any fights in the hardest difficulty? Well, good
Okay,
thing that
Master.
I don't play the hardest difficulty in video games then. Good thing I don't do that. Because that sounds
Pardon me
nightmarish.
for barging in again, but I hope you slept well last night.
Considering there's so many encounters in Naraku, to be forced to fight every single one of them? That sounds like a slog fest. To be like, oh, there are 3 demons in this fight, well, I guess I fight all 3 of them.
We were told that the masters are all out today, and that we apprentices are to have a holiday.
You can't just say a day off. You don't have to say a holiday. You can just say day off.
They gave us permission to go out too. Since the weather's so nice, why don't we breakfast outside? We invited Isabeau, but she demurred and said, I'd rather spend it alone.
This this face that they have for Walter, I just love it, man.
Well, there's a very good bakery in the castle town. Let's try their wares.
Huh. Is that your stratagem for wooing the ladies, Jonathan?
What? Don't be coarse, Walter. I don't. You know,
I think Walter hit the nail on the coffin with that one. That's exactly how Jonathan woos the ladies. Just tells them like, "Oh, it's a bakery over here." Putting all his chips that the ladies like sweets.
Wait, are you saying... I see. In in that case, let's be on our way. We'll get our breakfast first.
I'll register that as a new quest on the list.
Why is that a quest? Why is eating breakfast a side? Why is that a quest game? A samurai must keep up his strength. I've made a quest of this too. Tis fine weather today, so we'll be breakfast outdoors. I prefer rice porridge for breakfast, but I don't care for it without any fish in it. Fish in. What? What? Fish and porridge? Ugh. That's like an awful food combination. Fish and porridge. Jonathan's waxed eloquent about a local bakery in the castle town. Let's go there first to buy some bread. Jonathan and Walter have joined you. Well, castle. I think in the castle cities where the bakery would be. I mean, I guess it sounds very Asian-y, but from where I'm from, porridge is like a dessert. Like, you eat that as it is with like some cinnamon or fruit or jam. Porridge is very much a dessert where I'm from. So to picture it with fish, not possible. Not possible to imagine porridge with fish, because it's like a dessert over here.
Welcome. Jonathan, my boy. I heard that you became a noble samurai.
Is this Mido's voice? Did he get David Lodge to voice this baker as well?
It must be inconvenient going without your servants, but I hope you'll continue your patronage here.
Yeah, they did. They just told David Lodge, like, oh, by the way, can you lend your voice to this random baker? And he went, sure. And then he used his voice.
Hoy! We'll take 3 loaves. Can we get fresh-baked ones, still kicking?
I don't know of any bread that kicks, but here you go. It's a pleasure to have you as a customer. By the way, now that we're acquainted, I want to show you something interesting.
The baker removed something from his pocket.
Is that a book?
It better be a cookbook, because why else would a baker have a book if it's not a cookbook?
Right you are. It's from a genre called literature. They're stories about people in great turmoil.
What? Literature is not a genre. Literature is literally what books are. What do you mean, genre called literature? I mean, I guess for a baker who doesn't read books, they wouldn't know, but that's odd.
The more I read of these, the more I've come to realize something.
That you can't read.
I've lived in darkness and ignorance up until now. It's adversity which develops a man's character.
How very typical.
I myself am an avid reader, but I've never heard of this, literature.
Jonathan, I can excuse the baker because he's not a rich person. I can understand him not understanding that literature is just what books are called. I can forgive him. But Jonathan, my boy, you are of the higher class. You even said yourself right now you are an avid reader. So how do you not know the books are called literature? How, Jonathan? How? How can you have brain cells and not have them at the exact same time? In one sentence.
How did you come by that book?
An acquaintance of mine brought me to a Sabbath once. While I was there, the Black Samurai gave it to me.
It's a good thing that we're not talking about the Sabbath from Soul Hackers 2. Because otherwise I would have been worried if you were taken to a Sabbath baker.
Sabbath? Black Samurai?
Walter in the background.
After partaking in that Sabbath and reading these books, I understand more fully.
He feels like Walter is like losing his brain cells in the background over there.
You see, luxuriers truly think of little but their own convenience.
How very rich person to only think of their own convenience.
Everyone speaks of equality, but that is a ruse we casualries have been subjected to.
I hate to interrupt your rousing speech, but do you think we might have that bread soon?
He's waiting for the bed to be done breaking. Walter, don't be so impatient. I mean, how else is he supposed to pass time when he waits for the bread to bake for like 10 minutes? How else is he supposed to pass time than to have a passionate speech for 10 minutes long? Or for 10 minutes straight?
Oh, but hear me out a while longer. There's so much more to be said about the wonders of literature. What have I read lately? Ah, how about these?
More
Osamu
books.
Dazai's No Longer Human. And then there's Ogai Mori's The Dancing Girl.
I hope the Dancing Girl book is just a regular book and not a book that Jiraiya Sensei would read. Oh, sorry, write.
We'll take these, thank you.
Walter took his bread and left the bakery.
Oh, one moment, Walter. Excuse me, but we must be going. I'll leave the payment here.
Looks like the quest is going well.
We begged off. Yeah. I don't even get any money for it. Why was this a quest? Oh, wait, a new quest? We begged off the baker's ravings and are making steady progress on the breakfast quest. Having acquired 3 loaves of bread as we're already out and about, I think we should go somewhere with a nice view to eat our breakfast. Oh, come on! This is getting ridiculous as to why this is a quest, man. Was it the castle to get to a rooftop? Because I think that's where they want me to go. I think they want me to go to the rooftop. Like last time. Was it like the castle interior? No. Or was it? No. How was it I got to the rooftop again? Dang it, was not through there. I guess so, but it could have just made a separate thing, like have quest be quest and then have a separate menu be for like sub-events. Or just event list. They could have just done that instead of having it be a quest. Just for the sake of having it written down. No, it can't be Leave Mikado. Can I go to the rooftop? No, I must have. I mean, I went to the rooftop in that one quest. I don't remember how I went to the friggin' castle. Not the monastery. It's known as the hardest quest. Come on, it's not the hardest quest, Flygon. It's just me not knowing how the map works in this game. It was a question mark, question mark. He made a wise decision going on a walk because I was bored, or I mean taking the time to patrol. There's no need for you to find out what is beyond here, you must leave at once. I can't go there. Is a tavern something that would count as a nice view? Of course not.
Welcome. Come again.
Castle City? I just want to finish this breakfast scene before I can end the stream. I just want to finish the breakfast scene. Is it leave Mikado? Oh.
Hey.
Yeah. Hi, Isaac. I didn't know you were here.
Is this a friend of yours?
Nah, just some dude that wanted to be a samurai. I don't know this man.
What's this now? Do you not remember your lifelong friend, Issachar?
No.
I'm aware that you're a samurai now, but that's no excuse.
Well, this is a happy coincidence. Why don't you join us for breakfast?
No.
Sorry, but I'll have to decline. I can't leave the fields alone forever. More than that, though, I got an intriguing gift to bring home. I want to hurry and show it to everyone.
I'm pretty sure Isaac here is voiced by Bryce Papenbrook, by the way.
And where's home for you?
Kichi Georgie.
That's quite a long journey.
Less than you think. If I keep walking without a rest, I should reach my destination before night falls. I'd train myself to be a samurai after all. I'm confident these legs can make the trip.
Hey, welcome loading. How you doing?
Well then, I'll be going home. From one Kichi Georgie boy to another, I'll be praying that your endeavors are successful.
Isaac left warily.
Finally, it's time for our breakfast. 1 loaf per person, understood?
Hey, I nailed another voice actor with this game. My ears are very good. Well, at least when it comes to the more distinct voices. I still have no clue with Jonathan. But I think I might be able to come up with a voice for Jonathan soon enough, I think. Same for Isabu. I think it would just take me some time to nail it down.
Ah, drat. We should have bought beverages as well.
You can eat bread without beverages.
The Lake Mikado water isn't good enough for you?
Yeah, that too. We're literally in a lake. We can just drink that.
Congratulations on complete.
Yeah, stop trying to ruin the moment, Burrow. Why do I get 90 experience for eating breakfast? And also, I'm doing good loading. Thank you for asking.
Keep thinking about what that baker's keen on telling us about.
Oh, you mean about books?
Literature, was it? I don't see how someone could be so troubled by reading books.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on the books, man.
All the books I know are legends of Mikado's founding, heroic tales of Aquila, and fairy stories. I never thought there could be books such as this literature.
Jonathan, you sound so dumb whenever you say you never thought there could be a book about literature. And the only reason Jonathan sounds dumb is because he goes on to say, "Oh, I read books about legends and fairy tales and yada yada." And he goes, "I could never conceive literature." When literature is literally what he's been reading.
But what troubles me is his mention of this black samurai. Who could it be, and where might they have found this literature?
Who can say? It's none of our concern, certainly. We have dedicated ourselves to eliminating demons, nothing more. So tell me, how are you two going to spend the rest of your holiday?
You mean my day off? I don't know, probably sleeping in my room?
We don't get them often, so, I relish the chance to nap here.
My man, Walter knows what I'm talking about.
I thought I might spend the day walking around the city.
In that case, here is where we part ways. I'll see you two tomorrow.
You take your leave of Jonathan and Walter to go about your business alone. Alright, but I do want to save the game in the barracks, though. So let's go to the barracks before saving the game. Samurai Station. Whoops. That's what I meant, the plaza. Alright, and then here I can save. Alright, I would say I've made some very good progress in today's stream. Oh, so Isabu's done a lot in Atlas. That's good to know. Alright, those watching this on YouTube, I appreciate any support you give to my channel, either by leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, sharing the video, and all that. And if you want to see any of these playthroughs live, you can always find my Twitch channel in the description below. Till then, farewell.